colic actually affects up to 1 in 4 newborns. But it's not just something they simply grow out of. If you're a parent of a colicky baby, you've probably heard it a dozen times or more. Don't worry, they'll just grow out of it. But what if that well-meaning advice is actually keeping your baby from getting the help they truly need? What if the endless crying, the back arching, and the sleepless nights aren't just random? What if they're a sign your baby's nervous system is trying to tell you something important? We're going to uncover the truth about colic. Why doesn't it just go away on its own? And why this critical for your baby's long-term health and development. This video is for exhausted parents of colicky babies who've tried everything, from diet changes to probiotics to colic drops, but still haven't found lasting relief for their little one's distress. We're going to reveal the surprising connection between birth trauma, the nervous system, dysfunction within it, and colic, and why addressing these root cause issues early can prevent years of chronic health challenges for your child. A story about Violet. When she first came to see us, her mom was understandably worried. From the moment she was born, Violet had been extremely fussy, especially at night. During her 2 days in the hospital, she was absolutely inconsolable, and nothing seemed to calm her down. At home, her crying episodes continued, and the intense crying lasted for up to an hour at a time. Violet would seem to be in so much pain. Her mom took her to the doctor, who reassured her it was normal and that Violet was just adjusting to the world. But despite the reassurance, nothing seemed to change, and Violet's crying continued. After starting chiropractic care, Mom began to notice immediate improvements in Violet's demeanor. She was calmer, she was more relaxed, and overall her temperament shifted dramatically. Violet's mom, who had been anxious about going back to work, was amazed at when Violet had a fantastic day with Grandma. She didn't cry once. This was a huge relief and a proud moment for the whole family. Though Violet is still experiencing some on and off crying, it's not nearly as severe as it was. The crying sessions are now shorter, and she seems much more comfortable. Violet is still having some sleep disruptions, waking up maybe 4 hours, but that's just to feed, so kind of a typical feeding infant schedule. Her mom mentioned that the unsettled grunting sounds and the intense crying episodes that would have her purple in the face, her little body all rigid, those aren't happening anymore. Chiropractic care has made a huge difference in Violet's life and her mom's peace of mind. It's been rewarding to see her go from a fussy, in-pain baby to a more content, happy little one. Chiropractic has brought lasting improvements. Now let's dive into the science behind the real root cause of colic. Colic just isn't digestive discomfort. It's a sign of deeper neurological stress and dysfunction that starts very early in life. When a baby arches their back and stiffens their neck during these crying episodes, they're actually showing us signs of neurospinal tension. And the nervous system is showing that it's in stress, and it actually begins during pregnancy or birth, especially with interventions like C-sections, forceps, or vacuum extractions. So how is this trauma connected to colic? Physical interventions during birth can create significant pressure on the infant's delicate upper neck and brainstem. This area houses the vagus nerve, the master controller of digestion, sleep, emotional regulation, and immune function. When birth trauma creates tension and misalignment, we refer to as subluxation, it disrupts normal vagus nerve function. Now, let's clarify the real reasons why babies don't grow out of colic. The same neurological dysfunction causing colic also affects crucial development processes. Without proper care, colic babies often grow into reoccurring ear infections, upper respiratory issues, sensory processing challenges, sleep issues, deeper digestive problems, and emotional dysregulation. Each round of antibiotic or medication can actually further disrupt the gut-brain connection, creating a cycle of chronic health issues for these kids. It's important to understand the role of the nervous system and how it relates to colic. So your baby's digestive system is under complete control of the autonomic nervous system. When these subluxations happen within their nervous system, it creates the body to go into a sympathetic dominant state, which is your fight or flight stress response. It directly impacts digestion, motility, sleep patterns, immune function, overall comfort, and contentment. This explains why traditional colic care plans only focusing on the digestion fall short. So how do we find neurological stress in a newborn here at Cultivate? We use Insight scan technology. This is a very powerful, non-invasive tool that gives us feedback about how the nervous system is functioning, especially in the tiniest of practice members. For babies, we use 2 types of scans that help us understand how their nervous system is adapting and where stress might be showing up in their body. The first is heart rate variability, or HRV. The scan helps us assess how balanced the autonomic nervous system is and gives us insight into what's called reserve capacity, essentially how much battery life your baby system has and how well it's recharging. When we see the white dot that's on the left side, that actually on that graph is showing that the system is stuck in that sympathetic fight or flight state. It's that gas pedal is just pressed down and the brakes are not activating, showing us that the baby's body is under chronic stress and is working hard to keep up. Now, the second scan is going to be the thermography, which measures temperature change along the nervous system to reveal where stress is being stored within that system. And it gives us a clear picture where subluxation is occurring within the nervous system and it's not properly communicating. So it's that stickiness may be impacting your child's system. In the scan, we may see activation in the upper cervical at times, where in this scan, we're actually seeing the system go into more of a protective state where we have that white block of temperature. So it's not actually shifting side, it's kind of stuck. These scans are just one of the most powerful tools that we use to help us get to that root cause conversation of where is the stress stuck on the system and how can it properly begin to regulate over time. So that's really the biggest goal, is seeing that we can get proper regulation in these kiddos that are stuck in chronic fight or flight, and not simply just saying they're going to grow out of it. Don't worry, it's going to get better. This is helping us see that the system is having deeper struggle and that your intuition is correct. There's something deeper within your child's nervous system, and that's really what we're focusing on, getting to the root cause on. So really, if you guys are one of these parents that just know there's something going on and you really want to see change in your infant, we encourage you, please reach out. We would love to be able to get scans on your infant and then walk you through these scans and show you where is the stress stuck on baby's system and how can we create a plan that's going to help your child and your family get out of this sticky situation so that we can give the baby the best opportunity to not grow into bigger, deeper challenges like we said before. So just like for Violet's family, we want the opportunity for all the families in our community that we serve. Lean in, ask questions, DM us for deeper things. Check out our website. It's got a great opportunity for you to schedule a call with our team. If we can help your family begin to see where these struggles are coming from, that's really what our mission and our goal is focused around. We look forward to serving you and your family at Cultivate.